The world ocean is fraught with a huge number of various creatures that amaze with their incredible appearance. A special place in this wonderful world is occupied by underwater predators. They can spend all day hunting for a potential victim, but at the same time remain with nothing or even become prey for more formidable ocean dwellers. Therefore, nature endowed them with abilities, allowing to develop hunting skills almost to perfection. But the first hero of our video looks quite harmless. A worm rises from the bottom of the sea, which at first glance it is difficult to recognize one of the ocean's most feared predators. This amazing character at the bottom of tropical waters, usually at a depth of 6 to 50 m, mainly on coral slopes and in shallow lagoons. This predatory polychaete, the worm, is called Eunice Aphrodite, but more often it is called bobbit worm. Animal color varies in a wide range from dark brown to golden red or purple. In the early stages of development, this worm is only 10 centimeters long, but it grows quickly and often reaches 2 to 3 meters. Happy Purple, the worm prefers to rest in its hole deep in the sand, and only goes hunting at night. The worm has no eye, no brain. To detect Eunice Aphrodite's prey uses chitinous tendrils, and for gripping and cutting the victims are powerful jaws, similar to a cocked trap. During the hunt, the worm protrudes from the sand by 20 to 30 centimeters. And attacks passing fish with such force and speed, which sometimes immediately cuts the victim in half. In addition, it is also poisonous. Its toxin paralyzes or immediately kills the prey, which the predator then eats in refuge. These miniature monsters hunt mercilessly on any prey that came within their reach, so when meeting with a sea worm, you should not try pet him. And these amazing creatures, due to the characteristic structure of the eyes and extreme aggressiveness, called crayfish from Mars. Officially, this militant, the inhabitant of the underwater kingdom, is called the mantis shrimp. The sea bully owes its name to one of pairs of his jaws, with which he showers their opponents with blows of monstrous force. Mantis shrimp delivers his devastating knockout in just 800 microseconds. This is one of the fastest movements that capable animals. It's so fast that theoretically, while you blink, cancer can strike 500 times. With such speed, impact heats the water and creates a tiny steam bubble. When the bubble bursts, it creates a shock wave with a temperature of more than 4,000 degrees Celsius. This is comparable to the surface temperature of the sun. Length: an adult reaches an average of 20 centimeters, but you can meet larger specimens. Dwelling on shallow depths of 5 to 40 meters in tropical and subtropical seas, mantis shrimp have with the most incredible eyes in the world. Not a sportic, the mantis shrimp does several accurate quick blows that inflicts on the victim severe damage or even kill her. The next armed weirdo is more like a New Year's Eve detective. These tiny creatures are not jellyfish. They belong to a completely different type, amazing creatures ranging in size from 5 mm to 2 m. They soar in the thickness waters at different depths in all seas, shimmering bright colors of the rainbow and big appetite. They have neither a brain nor special sense organs, only primitive neural network around the mouth, which can track chemical traces in water. These unusual predators swim mouth first and feed on zooplankton, fish fry, and even other ctenophores. For now, the moment it is known that they separated from the rest multicellular animals at the earliest stage. Everyone from jellyfish to humans used to connect neurons the same chemicals, but comb jellies are not. Analogues of their nervous system on Earth does not exist, it is unique. Nervous system of ctenophores and perhaps their muscle specification evolved independently from other animals. They lack a number of typical for other animal receptors involved in the transmission of chemical signals between neurons. All over probability, they use other types of RNA that perform similar features. Interesting, isn't it? Until now time it was believed that all representatives of the kingdom animal nervous system developed in one way, from the simplest nervous network to the human brain. Now scientists will have to rethink this basic position. Most likely, the results of further studies of the ctenophore genome will not only change the fundamental scientists' ideas about the evolution of life on Earth, but also have practical applications in medicine.